Okay, looks like we are live after a long time. I just want to check my setup if everything is good. Let me know in the chat if I'm properly audible and visible. Okay, so just waiting for the guest also to join. And okay, perfect. So once again, welcome everyone to this session. So from tomorrow, we are going to start with our course, which is Agentic AI. And there were a lot of questions coming to our team, so I thought let's go live and talk about those questions. So whatever questions you have for the course, let me know, and I will also give you the description what exactly the course is about. And by the time, if you have any questions, just put that in the chat. Also, I think people are joining from LinkedIn and from YouTube. Let me know in the chat from where you are joining. Okay, so there's a question. Spring AI shall we use or to switch Python? Now that depends. Okay, so there's what we are going to talk about in this course, or in fact in this particular session. Okay, and I'm going to share my screen and talk about the entire course. So this question will be answered, don't worry, but I want to start with the course first, and we'll talk about it. Okay, what will be the tech stack used? Okay, we'll let you know that. Only with Java? Yes. At this point, we are focusing on Java, and I will tell you the reason as well. Okay, perfect. So let me share my screen and let me talk about the course content. And let me just first log into my account. Okay, I think I should log out because a lot of sensitive things are there. So I'm going to share the screen and just want to check if Heather joined. Okay, so Heather joined in the backstage. So I will give you Heather access in some time, and I'll pull you on the screen. Okay, where to register for tomorrow's course? Okay, I will share the link as well. In fact, if you are, okay, you are on LinkedIn. Okay, so I will update. So let me share my screen, share the screen. I hope I'm going to share the right screen because I always mess up the things. And okay, hopefully I'm sharing the right screen. Perfect. Now this, everyone, is the course which is going to start from tomorrow. This is a live course, okay? This is not a course where, the reason we love live courses more than recorded, of course, recorded works, and for us, it's a one-time work. But live is more fun where we can have interactivity. And since the domain is so dynamic now, there are a lot of tools coming up, popping up every now and then. So we can easily include that in the live course, provided they are coming in our way in those months. I mean, of course, not everything, but whatever makes sense. Okay, so there's a course. So let me just give you the intro about the course. The course name is Mastering Agentic AI with Java. Now, let me tell you why Java here. I know most of the questions are related to the tech stack. Why not Python? Why Java here? See, if you look at the enterprise market, there are a lot of things which is already built, right? So if you talk about different domains, like it can be banking domain or healthcare domain or supply chain domain. And if you look at all the company, they are specific to some domains. And major domains, if you look at their tech stack, Java is there somewhere. Now, when AI is booming so much, and it's not a hype anymore. Java is agentic AI, or AI is making the change, and we have seen that, right? So maybe you have done vibe coding, or maybe you are trying different stuff with AI. A lot of things AI can do. If you want to type an email, AI works, and it's not now; it's working from 2022. If you want to write a code, we got a lot of tools now where you can use coding assistants. You can just get into a uh, vibe code mindset, and then you can start vibing and you can start building applications. So AI can do a lot of stuff. In fact, I would also encourage, once you go to this page, and you will find the link. If you're watching on YouTube, in the chat window you will find the link. For LinkedIn, I would suggest you to go to thelisco.com, and you will find the course somewhere in the banner on the top. So when you go to this course, and when you click on the free trial, uh, explore the course content about the course. And specifically, I would encourage you to explore this particular videos here. So you can see there are a few videos, Agentic AI Fundamentals, which is available for free for everyone. Even if you get into free trial, you can watch this and understand how AI is changing and how AI is impacting the world. Now, when companies want to build AI solutions, which tech stack they are going to use, there are two options. And there are multiple options, but one is Python, of course, because there are a lot of libraries available, and a lot of people are talking about Python. But if you look at the enterprise market, now since they have built everything around Java, and if they want to introduce AI there, instead of creating a separate Python application, they will try to integrate Java or AI with Java. And it's not like Java struggles anywhere. There are a lot of frameworks, tools available to do that now. And that's why we went for Java for this course. Yeah, that's right. LangChain for J. It's one of the it's a part of the course. So if you look at the course curriculum, this is the entire course curriculum we have. But okay, before we go that, let me talk about the course essentials. This is going to start from tomorrow, and this is a live course. So it will be happening on the weekend. Uh, so we are starting from Sunday so that we can give you the orientation, and the actual session will start from next week. The timing is 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. IST. Mind you, this is IST, and the duration will be 4 months. And in these 4 months, we are going to see, the idea is not to teach you everything. Okay, so the way people are learning is changing nowadays, and we don't want to hamper you with a lot of knowledge and stuff. We want you to work on it. So the goal of this particular course is to make you AI ready. Uh, we are covering different tools, and what if there are certain tools which is there in the market, but we are not talking about it. But we will make sure that you understand the foundation, so that doesn't matter in future you're moving to a different tool, you can still use it because the fundamentals remain same. So in this course, we're going to start from the foundation. We'll move towards, so in the foundations, you will understand different concepts here about agentic AI, NLP. Then, of course, even if you are getting into agentic AI, it's good to know the basics of machine learning. You don't need expertise in machine learning, but if you know the basics, in future, when you go for the concept of fine tuning and all the stuff, it will be useful. Then we'll talk about what are LLMs, how LLM works, and if you know what is happening behind the scene, it is easier to understand different concepts. Then we'll start with our first code of Java without using any framework which you're going to talk about. So what if you are using OpenAI SDK? What if you're using Google SDK? Can you do that? And that's why we are going to start with this. Then we'll move towards the frameworks like Spring AI, Google ADK, and LangChain 4J. And there's a reason we have three different tools here. One, let's start with Spring AI. See, when you are already into Spring Boot domain, so let's say you're already working on Spring projects and the company is using Spring framework, in that case, they will prefer to use Spring AI. But what if you want to build multi-agent? You need a good orchestrator. In that case, you're going to use ADK, Google ADK. What if you just want to be into pure Java, and if you want to build agents, that's why we can use LangChain 4J. And we are covering all this so that it will be easier for you to switch to some other tool in future. Okay, there's an interesting comment here, and I want to highlight this, a goofy course. Can you just elaborate on this, please? I know we love feedback. The more feedback we get, we can improve on the course. But this looks solid. And even we have checked it with Claude Fable 5, and Fable 5 says it's a good course. Unfortunately, Fable 5 is not anymore there to you for you to verify. Um, okay, so there are different tools available, and we are making sure that we cover that. And if you want this to get into more detail, you can just go through this course syllabus, and in fact, if you expand this, you will see different topics we are going to cover. Okay. Yeah. So these are the course content, and now we can start with the questions one by one. And before we do that, let me introduce you to one of our trainer, who is an amazing trainer, and people who have learned from us before in different courses. You know Heather. So let me get Heather on stage. So welcome to the
Hello
course.
everyone. Hello sir. Hello everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. Guys, I'll be one of the instructor for this course as well. You might have seen me in Telescope, in the some of the videos of Telescope, as well as in some of the live no courses of Telescope. From the past 3 to 4 years, to be precise, more than 4 years now, with Naveen sir, and we have done many of the live courses. Okay, starting from the blockchain era, then to Java. Then we got into the DevOps, and now with Java with respect to agentic AI and AI engineering. Okay, so we are very excited for this course. Maybe I could say that we as an instructor are more excited, maybe more than the students who are going to enroll for this course.
In fact, in fact, in the afternoon, we had a long call. You know, how can we just make this course one of the best course, and what are things we can do, what are things we can avoid? A lot of discussions, and this discussion normally we don't do for the other courses. It's like we are more excited. We just want to
For
make sure
this.
that everything lands properly. Um, okay, will this course be on Udemy? Now, this is a live course. Okay, so when you have a recorded course, we can do that. But in the live course, it's difficult, right? So, and also, we are doing this course on our own platform now. So, a lot of things we can provide what Udemy can't at this point. So, the plan is to also integrate. In fact, let me show you one more thing. In Telesco itself, we are implementing a lot of things using AI. Uh, we are building our own alien tutor. I don't know, sorry, not alien tutor, AI tutor, which we call it as Alien Coach. I'm not sure if you know about this. Let me just share that with you. Okay, I have to reshare my screen. Just a second. Okay, so let me share this thing with you. We have not promoted it at this point, but it's in working stage. So basically, you can build your own. I mean, you can have your own personal coach, AI coach, and this is possible because of the AI. The only thing we are not promoting at this point is the cost. Uh, we are not sure how much we should charge you for using this because we have to pay to the cloud services or the AI services. So at this point, we are using OpenAI, but we'll switch to some other later. But the beautiful thing is, and this is exciting for us. So recently, we have invested a good amount of money to get a AI server in house, and the plan is to run a local model. And again, we can't compete with the frontier models like Claude Sonnet or Opus, but we're trying to find the hybrid approach where for the small things we can use the local one, and for the let's say course designing, because this is a personalized one, so the planning phase we can use Claude Opus or something. But there's also a plan to fine tune the model so that it can give you a better answer. Not exactly better answer, but somewhere compared to the frontier models.
And there are some common questions here which has already been addressed with respect to prerequisites and with respect to the knowledge which is must for this. We expect you to have Java and Spring Boot knowledge. That's obvious because we are trying to get this course for the one who already know Java and Spring Boot. Just in case if you want to revise the Java or maybe learn Java, Java Spring Boot content has been already added here. Coming to the AI part, as we have discussed, we are going to start from the scratch. In sense, we'll initially talk on the AI engineering terms, right? So machine learning fundamentals, deep learning, neural networks, right? Everything will be discussed. Then we will get into the agentic world. So we don't expect you to have a knowledge on AI. There are many questions on LinkedIn as well as on YouTube that do we need to have any knowledge of or any knowledge on AI? The answer is no. We don't expect you to know anything with respect to AI. But right now, all of us have a gut feeling, right, that what exactly is AI. We have been using AI for quite long now. It is not a new technology. So we have that general understanding, but we will be understanding that with respect to the technical aspect before we start to do something with agentic AI with Java. Okay. And one more question here is that do we need to be a Java expert in order to know or be a part of this? We don't want you to be know the Java expert level, but at least to a level wherein if we do some implementation here, demonstration, you should be in a position to understand the Java code, right? And even otherwise, there are some Java videos which has been added, which you can watch for your revision purpose. And one more point, guys, there are many students who are part of our previous batches, and they are trying to look out the course in our previous LMS as it was announced 5 minutes ago. We have our own platform now. So if you try to find out this course in our own old platform LMS, you may not be able to find. So you may have to just get into telesco.com. From there, you can navigate to learn.telesco.com.
Perfect. And again, just to make it clear, this course is not for everyone. It's like if you want to do it, then do it. Okay, it's not like we are giving you a false promise that this is the best course. And I mean, this is a very good course. I can say a best course we have designed. Uh, but is it for you? That's something you have to decide. If you're someone who is looking for getting into agentic world, and if you are in Java domain or the company you're working for is in Java domain, then this is a very good course for you.
Guys, if you visit telesco.com, you'll have a detailed content. You can go through it. Okay, you can have a walk through it. Hardly it will take 5 minutes of your time. So maybe before you make any decision with respect to admission or whether it is suitable for you or not, you can just have a look, go through content for 5, 10, 15 minutes of time, and maybe you can make a call.
Okay, interesting question. Do we get the updates to the course over the coming years? The thing is, uh, especially with live courses, we don't add new content once the live course is finished, and that's why you have to understand uh, when you learn this entire tech stack, your job will not be over. First of all, let's see how we are going to do this. Since the course is the classes will be happening in the weekend, it's not like you're going to spend only weekend with us. In the entire week you have to give your time. And I always say this, whenever anyone does a live course with us, it's not just the money which you're spending, the bigger commitment is your time. And I've seen a lot of people, they pay for the courses but they don't show up, and then we feel bad about it that people are not showing up, they're not learning. It's like joining a gym, we once the first day of the year you pay the fees and then you don't show up. uh, don't be that person. If you are very clear that you want to learn, enroll for the course, but you have to give your time. So maybe 1 hour daily somewhere where you're not going to just watch the recording, what happened last week. What you're going to do is we are going to give you some work to do, and then you have to work on those things. Now, by doing this, you will get used to exploring different tools, exploring different ideas, and this happened with me as well. When I started with AI 3 years ago, everything was very new for me, and I was trying to understand what's happening in the market, because every time I was working on one tool, the next tool comes up next week, and I was like, what the hell is happening? Why I should even learn a particular tool? But now when I look at every new tool, I find it very easy to navigate. Okay, a new tool. Okay, since I know the foundation, since I know how other tool works, it gets easier for me to just learn the new things and come up with this. And that's what you are going to learn in this course. It's not about how much we are teaching you. It's not limited to this stuff. This is just so that we can have some structure when when we start the course. It's more about, the goal is to make you ready for with AI, and you should be able to upgrade.
We have other
Mm,
questions. I'm a Python developer, so I must have learned Java for it. See, this can be done with the Python also. Our focus is with Java. If you are a Java developer, you know Java, then you can get into this. Okay, it's not necessary that you want to shift just because you want to learn agentic AI. This can also be done with Python, right? Our focus is with Java and Spring Boot. Maybe trying to cater a huge community of Java and Spring Boot. Okay.
yeah, this is the problem with the timing. Yes, we realize, because when we launched the course, uh, after making it public, we got some queries that we can't join because of the timings, and I was like, okay, now we can't change because a lot of people enrolled with that time, and it will be unfair for them when we change the timings. Uh, so we have two solutions here. One, you can watch the recording whenever the time. So let's say if the class is happening at 9 a.m. IST, on the same day, whenever you get time, you can watch the recording. But if you're not someone who wants to watch the recording, you want to attend live, then wait for the next batch. That's what I can say. But we know the problem. It happened. Had it been agentic AI with Python, I would definitely enroll. That's what we are saying. So if you are in Python domain, then don't enroll now. It's only specifically designed for Java developers. You don't have to be expert in Java, but if you know Java and if your work demands Java, then this is the course for you.
Can we get a record? See, every live class will get recorded. Okay, so you'll be getting the access of all the live class recordings for 3 years of time. I think more than 3 years it is not required, the way AI is moving, the way the industry is moving. So even after 3 years, whatever we're going to learn here, maybe the expectation from the industry will be higher than that. So 3 years is sufficient. Every class will get recorded, and within 4 to 5 years of time, in your course dashboard, all the recorded content will be added. In sense, the live class recordings should be added.
So we have another question, Heather.
Can you repeat the requirements to join this program again, please? To have a knowledge of Java and Spring Boot. Okay, so if you are from Java tech stack, then this is the right course. Maybe you know Java, just want to revise before getting into the course. The content of Java and Spring Boot has been added. Suppose you are not into Java, you don't know coding, then this course may not be suitable for you, because we expect you to know Java to understand the demonstrations.
Right. And also, Spring Boot is not compulsory. It's only for Spring AI, but
Spring AI
for
section.
ADK and for LangChain Forger, you don't need Spring. Okay, why don't you make it free for students? That will be helpful for cracking placements. 15K students are not. Um, okay, the thing is that there are multiple things comes here. We are paying our bills, for hosting this platform. Uh, we are taking a lot of effort, so of course we can't make it free. Uh, but what we're trying to do is we are going to try to give a good discount for the students. That's what I mean, that's happening one to one. It's not something we are putting on the platform. And next is, anyway, we are putting up content on YouTube as well. And that's the reason, so YouTube is there. We are running the channel so that we can teach you for free. That was the entire idea. But when it comes to platform, there's a huge bill we have to pay.
One more interesting question, sir. Maybe you can just answer. Cloud platforms, do we have any partners?
Okay, so at this point we don't. But since I'm a GDE, Google Developer Expert, I'm in talk. I'm going to have a talk with the team there. Uh, so next month I'm going for a summit. So I'll try to get some credits for the course. But again, we don't want to promise that. Let's see how it goes. They should have this type of things available for us to share. But I'm not promising. But let's see. And most of the deployment which you're going to do in this course will be happening on Google Cloud.
Google.
But anyway, you get some credits to work with, and that should be enough. Yes, it's possible. You can see there's a number here, WhatsApp number. Just talk to the team. They should help you with the payment terms.
Is your course available as a recorded lectures? No, for now, but we may plan the recorded version. But right now, it is a live course. Live class recording you may get once you enroll, just in case if you want to watch in the different timings.
Okay. Question, Heather.
After the session, if we got any doubts during some learnings practice, will you be helpful over the weekdays or should we wait till the weekend? See, we will be having one community where all of your peer learners will be part of this group. Your mentors will be part of the group. The tech support team will be part of this group, and all of your peer learners will also be part of this group, wherein all of us can discuss about any technical aspect in that group. We will have a Discord community which you will be added into once you enroll to the course. Our team will add you, where you can expect some help, maybe either from mentor or maybe from your peer learners itself or maybe from our support team. Okay, so it is like normal group discussions where all of us will be there, and we will try to resolve that doubt. If not, all your peer learners who may have understood the concept well in the class, they can also reply. And it's a community, right? So you can get help from the entire community, whether it is a mentor or your peer learner. Do we
Okay.
have?
Please do the price low. See, we are not here to talk about the prices. That was never an intention. Uh, it's more about answering your questions regarding the course content. And since we have limited seats, we don't want to play with the prices. We don't want to have a huge batch where we are giving you a discounted price and then we're not able to answer your questions in the live class. So we have limited seats, and that's why we have kept this price.
Do we have to subscribe to Open AI API, like buying some credits for this course? Yes, maybe not so much, at least $5. It's required to have a realistic approach. If you want the real demos, then few credits are required. And if you're spending a lot of time, if you're spending some amount for this course, I don't think so anyone will have a problem to spend maybe $5-10, which is more than enough. So you may have to buy it. We will guide you on this.
Yeah. And again, no, I'm not promising, but I'm trying to get credits as well for the AI from Google. Um, let's see. But again, I'm not promising they will give you, but I'm going to talk. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Any advanced projects will be there? Yes, you will have a production ready projects. Okay, so this is projects focus. If you get into the course dashboard, there is a separate section on projects. What we are going to cover, it has already been mentioned. You can just go through it. Okay, so projects will be there. I feel this course is for working professionals because these are advanced topics. Sir, what do you say? Maybe, but not just for working professional. Anyone who want to get into the world of agentic AI and AI engineering with Java tech stack, you already aware of Java, and maybe you want to enhance your skills. In that case, also it could be helpful. Okay, can I buy the course in US? You can buy. If there are any enrollment related questions and doubts, you can just reach out to the WhatsApp number which is mentioned in the course dashboard. Okay, if there is any difficulty with respect to enrollment.
Okay, now this is interesting. I feel like this course is for working professionals because these are advanced topics. Or what do you say? The thing is, at this point, now I'm not sure if you have watched my videos about AI. I feel there's nothing called junior developer now or a newbie in the software development, because you got coding assistants. Everyone who knows coding becomes a senior developer, right? So it's for everyone, not just for working professionals, because when you learn certain things with the help of AI now, you can just master these things very, very fast. And our job is to give you the structure. Our job is to make you understand different concepts, but there's something which you have to explore by yourself. And the benefits for students are they have good amount of time. Working professionals anyway struggle taking out time. But I think this is a high time. We have to take out some time and upgrade.
what thing to be covered in this entire course that has already been discussed. There is a video in Telesco channel available with respect to roadmap and the content. Also, if you visit telesco.com, you will find the course dashboard with a detailed content. Take out your 10 minutes of time, go through it with peace of mind. You will get to know what we are into. Okay.
You don't need a subscription, but you need to add $5 in any of the favorite platform. I think $5 should be enough. Any discount for the group members? Yeah, you can connect with our team. We don't handle the pricing and we don't handle the discounts. We have a team who handles everything else. So call on WhatsApp and see if it is available.
There is a dedicated separate team for admissions, friends. So reach out to them. They will be looking out into it. Okay. So we will be focusing more on to the content, what should be delivered, how we can give you the technical clarity when it comes to admission and other aspects. We have a dedicated separate teams for it.
Okay, two more
I'm
questions and then we can. Yeah, good. I'm currently a BTech student and I have opted in this course. In what way will this be helpful? I have quite knowledge about Java and Spring Boot, but how really does this course hit my journey? See, it's more about in the current era, what is happening in this year and in the next year is a lot of companies are going to build their own agents. So whatever thing is happening in the traditional way of software development, uh, the users will be using the agents, and it's our job to build those agents. Language doesn't matter at this point. A lot of companies might use Java, some companies might use Python. In future might be that there will be a new language, or maybe they will directly code for binary language in future. No one knows, because you don't have to build the language. What you have to build is the agents. Okay, interesting question only for you, Heather.
Is it raining in Bangalore, either, sir? Yes, it is raining currently. I mean, I'm a studio Bangalore, Telesco Studio Bangalore. Outside, it is raining heavily. I was wondering, I hope there will be no power cut or Wi Fi issue. Uh, Thankful that there is no such issues.
Yeah, and if you're hearing a rain noise, it's not the rain actually in Bangalore. It's my laptop, which is the fans are spinning at 100%, I think.
What is the difference between the course free videos which you have on YouTube, 60 hours long, and this is a live course focused on agentic AI and AI engineering? That is for someone who want to learn Java and Spring Boot. This is for someone who know Java and Spring Boot, want to move ahead in the career with agentic AI.
Okay. This is a
Okay.
myth which we want to highlight here. How does Java relate to AI? I thought only Python. If I learned Java from beginning, is it still worth? See, the thing is, Python is one of the best language for machine learning and building models, building libraries. But when it comes to agentic AI, or when it comes to applied AI, or you can say AI engineering, language doesn't matter, because most of the SDKs provided by different companies, they support multiple languages. So after Python, JavaScript, and then it's Java. Any laptop is okay, provided you can run Java JVM there.
Make sure at least 8 GB RAM. Good that if you could get 16 GB or more. 8 GB is
Yeah,
also more than sufficient, but you have to run Java and other IDs. So if you have 4 GB or less than that, sometimes your laptop might trouble and it may irritate you to learn.
yeah. And there will be some sessions where we are going to use local models. In that case, it will struggle. But again, that will be optional. You don't have to run local models. Okay, looks good. Is there certificate, project review support? There will be certificate. We are going to work on the projects, but not something not specific to your project. We are not going to help you with your personal projects. Okay, so thank you so much, Heather. Tomorrow
Thank you
also
so
we are
much,
going
man.
to go live for the first session on YouTube. Let's see how that goes, provided Zoom supports it. Um, yeah, I think we have covered most of the questions. So once again, thank you, Heather, and
Thank you,
thank you
sir.
everyone for
Thank you,
joining.
everyone.
Yeah, do check out the page and see if it works for you. It works for you. Bye bye. Okay. Before saying bye bye, I should have done the last question. Go to this page. I will share the link once again. Just before I was clicking the end stream, I got this question. I should have shared the link before. I've shared the link. Just follow the process and you'll be in. Bye bye.